From 2024 onwards, Secret Lair will all be about FOMO, the fear of missing out, trying to force you to buy their products impulsively. I was able to get myself the Raining Cats and Dogs Secret Lair Commander Deck myself, but many of you didn't, and I'm really sorry if you're one of those people who are affected by that. In this video, we're gonna look at the contents of this box, what I think of it. We're gonna look at the quality of the cards of the product, see what the bonus cards are, and have a nice little discussion about the current and ongoing situation with Secret Lair. This is... Let's get crackin'. And before we break the seal, let's look at the outsides of the box. We have a classic brown package on the outside. A 100 card deck with 5 reversible foil cards. We're gonna look at them. 3 thicker foil etched display commanders. 13 tokens that are also double-sided. A deck box, I think it's rather thin, a cardboard, we're gonna look at that. Some life wheel, a deck strategy, and some reference card. They don't tell us about the bonus cards that are in here, but there are 2 of them, so you actually get 102 cards. So let's break the seal. Let's get cracking and see what the contents of the box are. I paid 165 euros for this deck. Since I live in Europe, we have to pay more apparently. In America, these are sold or were sold for 150 bucks per deck. Well, that is some dry glue, kinda yucky. Let's try to get this out here without much debris. Okay, I think I cleaned up the playmat enough. And the box is also cleaned up of the dry glue. That was weird, didn't have that before. We have the nice little deck box here with some cats and dogs flying around and some rain. Yeah, so that's cute. I wouldn't use this deck box too much since it's very thin cardboard and will probably get used up quite quickly. We got a cute foil life counter here that goes up to 40, I think. Yeah, and on the back side you go down to the zeros. Very cute. I never use them. You don't have a 0 on here, so 1 to 20. If you're at 0, you're dead. I normally use dice, so these one I just put back into the box and let it collect some dust. We got some poster, I think. Yeah, some cute artwork here, and on the back another cute artwork of a flaming cat. Very adorable. And then we have the sealed pack of the deck. So let's break the seal on this deck. This will mostly be played by my wife since I'm not really into tribal, or how they call it today, I think typal decks. But yeah, my wife has a arrowbow deck already, and with the first Secret Lair that came out. And yeah, she wanted this one as well, so why not? First thing that I noticed is some scratches here on the thicker cards. I hope this is not throughout the deck. Let's hope just the thicker cards are damaged like this, because yeah, there must have been some dust particles or so scratching on the cards. Don't know if the camera picks that up. Got the thicker Renin Seri. We got a Jetmir, which also has some scratches here. So quality control. Also here some scratches. I don't use those, so let's hope that's all that is damaged and not the rest of the cards. Fey. Okay, and then on the back we have the same card with a different artwork. Okay, so the first commander card here, that is actually a MTG card, looks okay. No damage really, maybe tiny scratch particles, but it's okay in my eyes. And the foil Renin Seri looks nice. Thing is, with the Secret Lair Commander decks and the Secret Lair in general, is that at the beginning of the year they announced that they would be no longer print to demand, but rather a set amount of decks or Secret Lairs printed. Very useful reprint, and I really like the kitty artwork here. But this restriction would mean that if you want a certain product, that you would have to be quick to buy them. Got some little indent here, don't know if the camera picks that up, it is okay, it's still okay. But yeah, the quality control on this product is okay, all in all, but yeah, we'll see throughout the deck what it'll be like with the rest of the cards. I think the rest of the deck should be partly foil, partly non-foil. So the Elms Collector here is not foil. I'll just skim through the cards. You can stop the video at any time to read through them. All of these cards are reprints, so nothing new that was added to the MTG data bank of cards. And while we look at the cards, let's have a discussion what this no longer print to demand printing and restricting the amount that is printed of Secret Lairs means for the overall approach at Secret Lairs in the future for us, for you, anyone who's interested in any of these products and products to come. So this one sold out in America, I think, in like 6 hours, if I remember that correctly. But the European and German websites still had them for like longer, if I recall correctly, even 2 days. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I remember. So I also wrote someone on Twitter that they might want to ask someone overseas to have them buy the Secret Lair for them to send them to the US, since shipping from Europe with taxes would even be cheaper still than buying them on eBay for like 400 bucks, that where they were listed at right when the sale concluded. Generally, what I find really sad is that we don't have a statement of how many are printed. So they could have just said, okay, we have like 5,000 sales in the US of this deck, and we're just gonna cut it here. Or they see how many people are ordering this and just say, okay, let's ramp this up to another 5,000. So we really don't know how much product is out there of this deck or any Secret Lair that is being produced in the future. Therefore, they are feeding on FOMO, the fear of missing out, so that you think you have to buy it, though you never know if it's really ever selling out. So the current Secret Lair that is running right now, I think, is not even sold out right now. So that's the thing, they can just say, yeah, they sold out, but they didn't. And they also can just continue printing the Secret Lair and just sell more product if they want to. So it's like a fake kind of, yeah, we're restricting the amount we're printing, but in reality they just want your money. Obviously they want your money. Got some little indents up here, but all in all it's still within reason, I think. Kind of sad that it's one of the more expensive cards in this deck. So my conclusion for this would be that if you really like a certain Secret Lair, so for example, you really like cats and dogs, but you're unsure if it ever sells out, if it's ever worth anything, I think you should buy the product if you like it yourself, and less so for the aspect of later selling it for more money. Then again, if it hasn't shipped yet, you can always cancel it. So if you want to buy product in hope that it sells out quickly and then sell it for more money, just buy it, and if it doesn't sell out quickly, just cancel it again, I guess. Which wouldn't be so nice, but a possible way to deal with that. Though it would be possible that they block your account at some point from buying more products if you cancel too often. That is also in their right to do then. All in all, I like the deck. It's a nice and cute idea, though it's not really a competitive or strong deck. I think the only really good deck was the coin flip deck, which was a actual deck of Gavin Verhey, probably tuned down a little and some reserved list cards were removed, but it is quite a strong deck, the coin flip deck. I have a whole video up here also highlighting some problems that come with the little symbol down here. But the rest of the decks was rather like a theme kind of thing. We had the flip cards deck, the angels deck, which was okay, but also not really competitive or strong in any way. And the cats and dogs, maybe I missed one or two decks, I don't remember. But yeah, it's mostly a theme kind of deck rather than a strong and playable deck. So the idea for the channel would be, if you want this deck to be tuned a little, let me know in the comments. If the comments get enough likes, or if enough of you comment, I could imagine tuning this deck on the channel. Since my wife also wants me to tune this one, we would try it out at first a little, some couple of games, and then start changing some cards. And if you want this deck to be tuned on the channel, that I make a video out of it, let me know, and I will share this if you're interested. I really like the fact that they included foil basics in here, which is a thing that I normally don't buy or never bought on the Secret Lair website. Basic lands, since they only include like 5 of these, one of each type, and you can't really build a deck around it, and it's like 30 bucks I think. And it's just too much for just 5 basics. And here they were able to include like 20 foil basics or so, all in full art, all foil, and with unique artwork. And it's even fitting with the theme, so let's keep that going. I also realized that these are the only other foils beside the commanders, so the rest of the cards were non-foils. And then we have the foil basics, we have a whole bunch of planes here. Really pretty planes. We got some mountains here with some other cute dogs and some kitty forests. Really nice. These are really pretty. And this is what they should do instead of letting us buy 5 basics of one type for 30 bucks. If you sell basic lands through Secret Lairs, include like 10 or 20 so that we don't pay $6 per one basic land. The tokens are also foil. I think they were double-faced. We got the cat and dog token here. And I think, oh no, that's just 2 of them, okay. And then some normal tokens. Oh, that's kind of sad. They should have included some more. Okay, because these are quite adorable. And these are just normal tokens. Are those also double-sided? Yeah, they are. Okay. Some rat token. Okay. Okay. And then we got some shapeshifter and our first secret card, which is the 9 lives card, which is actually such a weird card and not really playable in any cat or dog deck. Just for the theme, obviously, but other than that, combos with this card go quite weird, and yeah, they don't fit with the theme other than the artwork. So, similar to the Angels deck, where they included a secret card that also wouldn't fit, deck opening up here in the corner. They included some equipment card, even though the deck almost had no equipment. Why not include a special angel? I don't know. Is this also double-sided? It's not. And then we have the Yoshimaru, which is a dog, and it's really a good boy, but again, it's not really the best card to include in a cat and dog deck. So this one I would play as a commander itself, and the artwork is really adorable, isn't it? Like, it's so pretty. The quality, yeah, it's okay. Has some indents here on the side. Quality control is a B, I guess, in this case, for my Secret Lair. I'll sleeve this one up, play a couple of rounds with my wife. Do let me know in the comments below if you would like to see this deck tuned out a little bit, as well as if you were able to get the Raining Cats and Dogs deck yourself, if you liked it, if you missed out on it, And what do you think of the direction the Secret Lair company is going right now for the future? Let us know in the comments below. Let's have a nice discussion. Enjoy the rest of the weekend and have a wonderful day. Boop this little button here to support the channel, and this video on the right is the one you should watch next. See you there, and bye bye.